can see as we walk in, right away we see some old vintage cameras. We have a $35 camera. These were back early usage. And of course, Disney World, of course, they have a lot of antique items here. At the, Miss Susie Dixon, who got an award of Disney cast member of Simba, 25 years of service for Disney World. You see that old doll here. It looks like it's a Snow White. Looks like an old Snow White doll. Of course, a lot of Disney merchandise, old antique Disney merchandise here. And it's going to be a long time going through every single item, because this is massive. You see Figment in a plush form, in an old Goofy hat, in an old pennant of Epcot. That's $45. That is a lot. And of course, you got old Wilderness Lodge mug, coffee mug. This is amazing. And an old Disney monorail for $70. And it looks like the monorail goes around the castle. Also, got some purses, got the Wars. All kinds of stuff in here. And a pirate treasure chest purse. This, an Alice in Wonderland cup set. Of course, the things I like looking at more often is things from my childhood that I owned that were Disney, which wasn't a lot, but I owned a lot of Disney videos, VHS tapes. I know none of you people watching that are subscribed to my channel now don't know what VHS tapes are. So I'll go ahead and explain kind of in detail what those are once we get to that section. But as you can see, a lot of Epcot merchandise. You got France, Mickey's, there's an Epcot France. Of course, Epcot is the international park. They have all the different countries, and everything else. But, looks like a giant Donald Duck statue that is $500. That is a lot, but there's a lot of security cameras. And it looks like we got Beanie Babies. Now, my sister, Brooke, shout out to Brooke, owned a lot of these Beanie Babies back in the 90s when they were popular, and she would get Beanie Babies, Brooke was Trolls. She owned a lot of Trolls. Now, Beanie Babies were Chelsea, hashtag Chelsea. Shout out to Chelsea, my sister. She owned a lot of these Beanie Babies. Look, they're the eagle. I remember us having the eagle. I remember the fish. We had the ostrich. She got a lot of of course, a lot of interesting stuff. There's a mouse plush. I wonder how much it is. Mickey, how much are you? It's a Christmas cast iron snowman for $15. Got a Florida Gators, a gator doll. Got a old Pocahontas, Colors of the Wind collection. Got some coffee mugs. And that one, I love this one. Look at this Disney mug. That is Disney with an old Mickey Mouse with the sorcerer's hat for $14. That's about a park range. An old Mickey Mouse little doll there for $8. Of course, that's an antique. A race car for $60. This place is huge. So we'll go around in different sections. Anything's magic bottle. Look at all the comics. They are in plastic. That is how old this is. 10 cents. Are you kidding me? I don't know. I don't think I've heard of this. 1960. 1960. This was. Hey, 1960. It was 10 cents. That was a lot back then, but now it's just like pull out of the hat. So much. Young Readers Library. I don't know if we had any of these in our library when I was a kid, when I was in school, elementary, but these are really cool. I Led the Parade by Main Street Memories of Disney World. You'll love this book. Eric and Margie, All the Best from Dean. Control Simba. We'll move on to another section. Of course, a lot of memorabilia is Disney because we are less than an hour from the parks from this point in Lakeland, and they have a. Oh my word, my sister would love this. A Darth Vader Christmas, light up Darth Vader for Christmas, and an R2-D2. I'm gonna have to take a picture of these and send them to my sister because she would probably want me to buy them for her, but I'm not going to because they're probably really expensive. But let alone they got a giant. Speaking of Halloween, we have a giant jack-o'-lantern here, along with the Christmas items, which is interesting. Of course, we got the all famous Roger Rabbit. Now, Roger Rabbit was a ride at what was MGM Studios, but they just had they still have it at Disneyland, but Disney World they shut theirs down and made it I forget. Let me know in the comments what the ride is now that replaced Roger Rabbit at Disney World. Leave a comment down below because it's Hollywood Studios now. So, but anyway, so these were the ride. This was like just all memorabilia from the ride. I'm gonna have to take a picture of this when I'm finished. I'll come back to take pictures of what it was. And of course they got the Raven puzzle that is $60. That's not bad. They have a Star Wars The Mandalorian oven bits. Love this. They have little Baby Yoda glassware sets. And Mickey Mouse Santa. Good collectibles. Just for Christmas. That's something to sit on your dresser for Christmas. Which I like. Oh, look at the old Cinderella cast. I may be coming back for Christmas. Getting a couple ornaments.
Oh, look how precious it is. All kind of stuff. $10 for that little dude. We'll put that one back, man.
And all these little figurines. Yeah, I was just saying it. All of them. Look, there's Bubbles, Mr. Bubbles. Jake the Neverland Pirate. I know, don't ask. It's for my nieces and nephews that watched it, or nephews watching it, that's how I know. Moana, she's famous. Of course, yeah, Peter Pan. Oh, Pinocchio. Oh, I love Pinocchio. It was one of my favorite Disney movies. Stand up here. Does he stand up? There we go. He'll stand up. Got, Buddy, who now is the villain, or Incredible Way, that's who it was. And then he turned bad. You know what the table tennis? Old table tennis game. All kinds. Tim Tebow. It's 24-14 over the Suns. Oklahoma. This is all. Holy shit. Oh, old carousel. This is an old carousel horse. Please do not sit on a carousel horse. What about here? There's more cameras. This place is huge. I like it though. And it's air conditioning. You have little pins here. Oh, wow, that one. Huh. 50th. That could be the 50th anniversary. Because Disney World is celebrating 50 years and starting October 1. October 1st, Disney World is, that's their celebrations. We'll go back that way. There's a sports section back there, and that is piquing my interest. So we'll go that way. Oh, no, is that what I think it is? It is Pez Candy. Now let me tell you a little bit about the Pez. Let me tell you a little bit about the Pez Candy that was very popular in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, and it was one of my favorite candies. Here, I'll get right beside it. There it is. It was one of my favorite candies all time. I loved it so much. I would beg my parents to get it. And they were like, what, $1, if that? And for a pack, it was like, for a pack of like the different flavors was like $4. And I begged my parents to get it, and they did. And I would probably get, and then every Christmas I'd get like a whole pack for them for Christmas in my stocking. And it was, and I loved it so much. I would eat those like constantly. They were like the cookies and cream bar that I eat now. It was just addicting. It was like medication, but it wasn't. But it was so good. And they have the different type, like they had the Mickey, the Minnie, and I mean they had all the characters. I don't remember. I had an Ohio State one, of course. But other than that, they had all kinds of different characters. Like they have Taz, they have the Six Flags characters, the Disney characters, and even sports teams. They had them. It was crazy. But let's go back. They have a Coca-Cola section. A lot of Coca-Cola section. But let's go back to the sports section. You can see I'm kind of going through here. This is just up and down the aisles. And it's like themed, which is phenomenal. Yeah, all kinds of antique cars. I wonder if they got any trains. And when I say trains, I mean trains. Yes. Old train cars, old engine. No way. That ain't $400. $40. $40. It's like $400. So, oh my gosh, how valuable is that? They had a whole New York Giants section for some strange reason. Okay. What was that? I'm nothing against the Giants, but my gosh. We're not even close to New York. They got a Christmas section of course. Ew, why would you have this? Well, I guess it is. It is ancient. It is an antique. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, they have a wall-mounted fish. Hooray. This. Oh, I love these tin canned trains. I love these. They're so cool. How much are you? $25. And it's missing a wheel. Where are you, sports teams? I know I just saw you. In this section. What is? Oh, that's so. Oh, my word. That's awesome. Look at this basketball Mickey. That's me. I like the Timberwolves. I think it's supposed to be like the Timberwolves, I guess, Minnesota Timberwolves basketball team. So that's what the jersey looks like. Star Wars collection. That's cool though. All these records. I don't have anything. I'm gonna keep going. Around. I want to go towards the back. Farther through this section. Of course, they got these ornaments. That's straight up. Plush Mickey. Like I said, I'm definitely going to be coming back here. They got some really awesome coffee nuts. Yes. That is my favorite. I'm going to say brutiful. It's a brutal morning. Yes, it is. Especially when you got your nice hot cup of coffee. Alright, so that was chapter 1 of this part 1 of this 2-part series of the antique store. I'm going to have to take a little bathroom break, and so we're going to come back out. We're going to continue our tour of the antique mall here in Lakeland.